Welcome back to Hero Review episode 10, and today we got Caesar from the prequel Planet of the Apes franchise. How good of a hero is my boy Caesar? Let's break him down and find out. Born as the first and only child of the very first genetically enhanced chimpanzee Bright Eyes, Caesar had to deal with what a lot of movie heroes have to deal with: dead parents. Fortunately for Caesar though, he would be smuggled out of the lab he was born in by a scientist named Will, who was at the time working on a cure for Alzheimer's, mainly for his Trinity killer looking dad. Inheriting enhanced intelligence from his mom, Caesar would spend the next few years living with Will, where the dude would get a montage, making him a lot older and smarter. From there, Caesar would be forced to live in captivity after defending Will's father from an angry douchebag neighbor. Living in captivity, Caesar would fight some Malfoy, take some leadership among the apes, and make them all smart as hell. Escaping to the woods, saying peace out to his boy Will, that's the origin story, and also sort of a brief overview of the first movie. Out the gate, it is a fantastic origin, and his motive is also really good. Here we get an origin that perfectly explains Caesar as a character, while making us really relate to him and kind of sympathize with him. I honestly think this is one of the greatest strengths in the trilogy, is the ability to make us relate to these ape characters, mainly Caesar. Yeah, he's not human, but he might as well be because he has ambition, hopes and dreams, and loved ones who he wants to protect. It's honestly an incredible origin, and it makes Caesar just a fantastic character.
But we'll fight if we must.
So what is there to not like about Caesar as a character? First off, guys, Andy Serkis, we gotta talk about Andy Serkis because he is so freaking amazing in this role. He owns it like it's nobody's business. Honestly, this might be a hot take, maybe not, but Andy Serkis definitely should have been nominated for an Oscar for his role as Caesar, especially in the last two films. For some reason, the Academy's like scared of mocap characters or something like that, but we can talk about that another day. What Andy Serkis does in this role is nothing short of brilliant. For a non-human character, it is amazing how good a job Serkis does of making Caesar feel human. The facial expressions are the ones we've all seen in humans, and I love how expressive Serkis is, and therefore how expressive Caesar is. As a character though, Caesar is the kind of dude who you would always want to have your back. The dude is a straight beast in combat, but he's also very logical, stable, and very intelligent. I love the way Caesar approaches conflict in these movies because he always seems to have the interest of everyone in mind while still being reasonable and firm in his decisions. He's a character who we literally see his whole entire life transformation, and because of that, his growth as a character is just so awesome to watch in these films. I love how Caesar adapts and grows in the movies, and we see people like Will and Koba change his perspective on the world while Caesar puts his own kind of unique spin on it. And again, it's just amazing. I love him as a character, and you should too. If Andy Serkis doesn't get an Oscar before he retires, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Caesar is home.
Oh my, guys, how the hell am I supposed to pick my favorite scenes for Caesar? There are just so damn many. Honestly, I don't want to rush through this, so let's just start naming the greatest hits, right? The cream of the crop. The first scene I want to talk about is when he's getting beat up by Malfoy, and then he just, you know, I don't want to do the scene any disservice, so just, Jamie, roll the clip. Ah, man, that's good stuff. It's such a cool scene because we know that the monkeys are gonna get smart eventually, but up until this point, they've been like sorta smart, but then you watch the scene and you're like, damn, oh shit, what the fuck? Honorable mention to Caesar is home. Guys, it gets me every time. Speaking of gets me every time, what the hell is this movie doing, pulling some stunt on me where like Caesar's watching the family tapes and Dawn of the Apes? Matt Reeves, do you hate me, man? Like, just why? I'm pretty sure I shed a man tear the first time when I saw this scene. Speaking of Dawn, Caesar versus Koba, are you kidding me? The scene is just so fucking cool because I love Caesar and Koba is a freaking awesome villain. Shout out to Villain Review Koba if you haven't already seen it. And I love the culmination of their rivalry and ideologies. It is a great scene for Caesar because we see him grow and realize that sometimes, you know, ape gotta kill ape. Sometimes you gotta consider the good of everyone instead of just one individual in this high code that they thought they had. Honestly, you guys, I gotta move on because I'm gonna have a stroke or something if I keep talking about these scenes. I just love them so much. What the hell? Move on. Leave him! Boy, oh boy, does my boy do some heroic stuff. First off, he pretty much saves ape kind, and the best part is that it's not a hostile takeover or anything like that. Like, he legit tries to help the humans as much as he can. When Jason Clarke pulls up and he's like, yo, we need that power, boy, Caesar could have just ended it right there. You know, pop, pop. I know psychopath Koba ass was thinking that, but no, Caesar wants to help. In War for the Planet of the Apes, Caesar is literally like the dude from Schindler's List mixed with Jesus, mixed with Moses. As the apes are put in like this slave concentration camp, Caesar just Moseses them all out and he just saves the day. Take me to the promised land, Caesar. Let me come with you. All in all, what makes Caesar so special, I think, is his profound sense of empathy. All throughout these movies, he just does what he thinks is right, and he does it in such a selfless way that makes you want to root for him. It's not cliche either, because when things get dirty, Caesar will do what it takes to just get shit done. He's honestly a brilliant character, and Andy Serkis, you a legend, man.
Koba, weaker.
Caesar is one of the best heroes to come out of any medium of storytelling in the last 10 years, and I'll literally debate anyone if you disagree. If you haven't seen these movies, I beg you to watch them, please. They're so good. Matt Reeves, Andy Serkis, all these people, they're just really good movies. The origin, perfect. Character, perfect. Andy Serkis, of course, he's perfect. Everything is perfect. Guys, Caesar is gonna get the first ever 10 out of 10 on Hero Review. Thank you so much for watching today's episode, and let me know who you want me to review next. I'm going to start making these more often. I really need to. I've been slacking. Maybe every other week, something like that. Let me know who I should review next. Thank you so much for watching. You're the best. Cool. Bye. Watch the dang movies. Andy Serkis. Why am I still here? Don't watch this video anymore. Like, why are you still watching? Go watch the movies instead.